Hello there, everybody. Thank you so much for stopping by for your daily Reiki micro session. This is a micro session because it's only 5 minutes long, where a regular Reiki session with me does last for about an hour. And so we're going to start off by focusing on the Reiki. And Reiki can do so many good, wonderful, happiness making things for us. It can help with relief from depression, from anxiety, can improve relationships, can help with physical health issues, all kinds of good stuff. And so, since I don't know what each of you need for Reiki, I'm just going to set the intention for whatever will benefit each of you the most as individuals. After we do the Reiki session, then we'll do 5 minutes of reading where you guys can give me your questions that are on your minds and on your hearts. I'll answer one question from each person as long as my timer hasn't gone off for 5 minutes. So, let's start with the Reiki, shall we? Those who have questions about what Reiki is, feel free to ask those questions here and now. I am a certified Usui Reiki master, so I'm qualified to answer those questions. And I'm happy to answer those questions. We did start Reiki at 1 after the hour. That means we're going to be finishing it up at 6 after the hour. This is not my normal time to be here, and it's pretty quiet. I bet you most of my people are sleeping. But hello to that one person that's in the room. I'm glad you're here. There is quite a bit of Reiki energy coming out, which means that I'm probably helping more than one person. This is probably what I'm feeling a lot has to do with people who will watch this video later. But just so you know, when you watch later, I do feel some energy going into knees and ankles and feet, especially on the left side, pretty intensely. In fact, I feel like the heel of somebody's left foot, especially, is pulling in a lot of healing energy or Reiki energy. We also have energy going out to somebody's heart chakra. Heart chakras have to do with either healing from something that is emotional, some type of emotional trauma, or healing from something having to do with the lungs, the breasts, respiratory system, basically. Even back muscles, shoulder muscles, even can come in under that. 3 more minutes left on the Reiki. Y'all are being so quiet, this Reiki must be putting you to sleep. Two more minutes left on the Reiki. Got lots of energy going into that base chakra now. Base chakra has to do with those things that make us feel secure. So jobs, assets, vehicles, family, relationships, anything that makes us feel secure. One more minute left on the Reiki. It's a good thing there's only one more minute. This Reiki has me so relaxed I'm about to fall asleep. All right, let's wrap up the Reiki. For that one person that I can see that's in the room, this is the time if you want to ask a question. I open up my tarot cards and use my psychic abilities to give you an answer that'll help you move forward productively. I will answer one question for each person who comes into the room. We'll see how many people come in. And then once the timer goes off, I'll be closing the video down. So we've got 5 minutes for people to come in and ask questions. Whoever's here, I would encourage you to ask a question just because normally one question with me is $30. This is your chance to have a free question answered. I think it's a pretty good deal. It's like I'm handing you $30 worth of service here. It's like it. It's not really like it's that I am. If you want it. Not everybody likes to be read. So far, I'm not seeing a question, so I'm just going to do a reading that's going to benefit anybody who enters into this room, whether it's now or whether it's later. Okay, so I feel like we've got some people that are going to be coming into the room later, maybe even here right now, who are not feeling very stable or very secure. They would like to do something to add to their stability and security, and they're having a hard time doing that. I think that they're getting a little bit frustrated because they're just having a hard time taking that step. They want to start something that is new that will bring in more security and more stability to their lives, but it seems like they've got something going on where it's almost like they're hitting a glass wall or a glass ceiling. Something is keeping them back. Let's look at best advice for anybody who's finding themselves in this situation right now. Best advice. Best advice. Okay, so best advice really has this idea of how is this coming through, really? All right. Okay, so it looks like whoever this is for, what's going on is you're going through a cycle where you're recognizing when something is not, when something is holding you down or dragging you down or holding you back, and you make a move to get away from whatever that thing is so that you can find your peace, find yourself, find your calmness, find your serenity. And then I see you going back to that old situation after you've got just a little tiny bit of peace and serenity. Then you go back to that old situation, but you're not giving yourself enough time to really find yourself before you go back to that. And so what's going on is this cycle is repeating and repeating and repeating. You're moving away from the drama, coming back to the drama, moving away from the drama, coming back to the drama, moving away from the drama, coming back to the drama. I could keep going, but I think you get the idea. And basically, what Spirit is saying here is that you have a choice. You don't have to keep moving away from the drama, coming back to the drama. You get to choose. You get to choose. But it's up to you to make that decision. What am I going to do? Am I going to move away from the drama? Or am I going to keep going in this cycle that's making me crazy and keeping me from moving forward in the world and moving forward with my dreams and ambitions? Am I keep going to be in, am I going to stay in this cycle that holds me back? Every time I start to get the feet on the ground, I throw myself back into this cycle with everything I've got and lose all that stability, all that structure that I just gained. What am I going to do? And that's the question for you that you have to ask yourself. What am I going to do here? Am I going to move away from the drama and stay away from the drama? Or am I going to keep repeating this cycle into what? Eternity? Until you're too old? Until what? It's up to you. What you going to do? What you going to do? It's up to you. All right, so there's 5 minutes. I can't believe it. I've been live on YouTube and nobody asked a question in all of 5 minutes. That doesn't happen often. All right, guys, thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate y'all stopping by to watch this video. Thank you for the thumbs up that I know you guys are going to put on this video and for sharing this video with others so that they can benefit as well, especially from that Reiki session and maybe if they need to hear the message as well. Everybody have a fantastic, wonderful, thrilling, peaceful, and yet exciting, happiness-making day. And if I don't see you here for a private reading or a private Reiki session between now and then, I'll see you guys back on the next video. Peace out.